This is He Knows Everything, bringing you that heat that far. We keeping the foot on the what? Dicks. We keeping the foot on the what? Dicks. And like the Tibetan man shift that I am, man. Like the Siberian tiger that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? Eat versus pipes. He Knows Everything told you guys this stuff, man. You see what he was talking about? So-called black community fan bases. Conquer and divide and conquer. This is what they do at their truest and their most properest levels. All because the Charlo brothers got after Deontay Wilder. I gotta tell you guys where this shit stemmed from, man. It's the Charlo brothers G-check Deontay Wilder. They getting on me about the shit. But when you love your brother, you come to him with admonition, correction, and chastisement. They don't tell you all the times the Charlo brothers have given Deontay Wilder credit. But when they get after Deontay Wilder and tell him, look, man, you need to work on your fucking boxing ability. You need to just accept the fact that you took a pay to fucking lose via glove gate. And it's a stainage on your boxing resume. Because black fighters understand this, dog. They understand when they lose, that shit has mental ramifications, dog. Nowadays, fighters can't take L's. Back then, they could be able to take L because they would bounce back and they would go and fight another type of fighter. In the 80s, when you had Roberto Duran, you had Marvin Hagler, you had Sugar Ray Leonard, dog. You had all of these guys go at it. Tommy Hitman Hearns. They could take L's because they keep fighting each other. So because they keep fighting, greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. The L's don't fucking matter. But nowadays, fighters ain't doing shit like that. So when they take a L, that shit hurt. And fighters mentally, a lot of them are not built like the fighters back then. Only true boxing eye tests and true boxing connoisseurs know this. Deontay Wilder took a stainage of a pay to lose via glove gate. He Knows Everything brought that out, rolled it out on the red fucking carpet. The Charlo brothers got on him. Jermall Charlo embarrassed his opponent. At no point in the fight did Jermall Charlo look like he was in any precarious situation. See, fight fans tell you that they are boxing aficionados, but they are clearly brain full of mush and brainwashed dodo heads. They give you a similitude as if they are boxing connoisseurs, but they lack the fullness thereof. Because when you boxing somebody's ears off, why do you need to get the fucking knockout? And all of a sudden, that makes him not qualified against David Benavidez. It makes him not qualified against Canelo Alvarez. See, I told you guys about this conquer and divide and conquer nonsense. I told you about so-called black community fan bases. Motherfuckers are starting to realize this shit more and more. That He Knows Everything, dog. I'm not gonna lie, because they keep coming in the comment section. He knows everything, dog. You on the wave, you on the thumb, you on the needle, you on the curve, and you on the aisle of the damn situation. And what you saying is the fucking truth. And I can't lie, dog. You are the ultimate truth teller on YouTube. And you speaking nothing but the emphatic truth, nothing but the cold-hearted truth, nothing but the unadulterated truth, nothing but the cutthroat truth teller fashion. They're coming more and more into this light of He Knows Everything, because He Knows Everything is here to lift up all of his brethren. Y'all need to get out of this slumber. I done told you guys, black people are so fucking stupid until they're fucking stupid because they get caught up in symbolism. Deontay Wilder is a shining beacon that they hold you up to, the so-called black community fan bases. But really, he's a false idol. Because this guy's with a Filipino woman. Where's this black queen next to him? They don't tell you shit like that. That's why a lot of black women, dog, they secretly rooting for He Knows Everything. Because He Knows Everything prop them up. Because that's what you do when you're about your people. You bring your people up. Because He Knows Everything is all about his fucking people. I'm more about my people than any of these Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Franks. Any of these classic dose and troglodytes. Any of these ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric. We should be celebrating Jermall Charlo. He boxed this guy's ears off. He was not in any precarious situation. So now we're going to penalize boxers for boxing. I thought it was called boxing. What I said was so deep and profound. Let me let that marinate in the corpus callosum and in the cerebellum. So hear me and hear me fucking well. I thought this was called boxing. So we're going to penalize boxers for doing what they're supposed to do, which is actually boxing, for being fucking pugilists, for being scientists of their sport. Jermall Charlo is showcasing to you in each and every fight, he's getting better and better as a pugilist. It's called boxing for a reason. 12 rounds of boxing is always great for a fighter in terms of wear and tear. You don't always need to get the knockout. Earl the Truth Spence didn't get the knockout against Mikey Garcia, but he did something worse in boxing his ass off. Mikey Garcia has no longer been the same fighter. And I guarantee you, Montiel, the punishment that he took from Jermall Charlo, he's no longer going to be the same fighter. This does not speak an indictment against Jermall Charlo power. It does not speak an indictment against Jermall Charlo and his abilities. Last time I checked, they're fighting against another gladiator that steps into the ring. Whether we want to admit it or not, this is another motherfucker that's coming to take away their checks, coming to take away their belts, and coming to take away their namesake. You Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains, you classic Dolce Troglodytes, you ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetoric, don't get it. But these black motherfuckers want to prop up Naoya Inoue. Is he fucking black? They want to prop up Cinnamon Dust of a Horchata of a Alvarez. Is he fucking black? He's Caucasian, masquerading as fucking Mexican. I could get David Benavidez. I like that brother. Because he's black Mexican. And I challenge any and every motherfucker on that shit. And everybody know I like David Benavidez. But how are we going to pick David Benavidez over Jermall Charlo? I told you guys, man, no two black fighters are alike with these Rudy Poo and Plum Plum Brains. No two black fighters are alike with these classic Dolce Troglodytes. No two black fighters are alike with these ultra fanboys with the ultra fanboy rhetorics. Because they ain't about their people. They are selectively about the certain black fighters that prop up their hidden agenda, which is to keep you guys in an infinite sukuyumi, a virtual reality, dog. What did we say when you take off the virtual reality goggles? You got to come back to reality. They're about putting you into a state of slumber, into a state of sleep, so that you motherfuckers don't get up. Y'all got to pay attention through these motherfuckers' hidden agenda. Because I watched the fight. And I saw that Jermall Charlo, all he had to do is keep boxing this motherfucker's ears off. So now we're penalizing boxers for doing exactly what they're called to do, which is box you. It's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, But in its most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat true teller fashion, it's as simple as this. What did Jermall Charlo do that showcased that Jermall Charlo struggled? Now I understand if he fought this lower level opponent and he struggled at any given time in his fight, and he got hit with a fucking good shot, and he got wobbled and he got clipped. Devin Haney got that shit. Did they keep that same energy for his ass? No, they didn't. They said he did so great against Jorge Linares. Well, we know damn well if you would have plugged him out, plugged Gervonta Tank Davis in, Jorge Linares gets knocked the fuck out. Come on, man. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. And let's keep it 1,000. Jermall Charlo performed fucking well. But they always want to get on the Charlo brothers. I told you guys, they always low-key hating Earl the Truth Spence. That's why they compare Jerome Boots Ennis with Earl the Truth Spence. It's a dig at Earl the Truth Spence. They can't wait till Earl the Truth Spence lose so they can say, I told you. He ain't what you motherfuckers thought that he is. He ain't the fucking truth. I'm telling you, man, no two black fighters are alike. They can't stand Gervonta Tank Davis. They only bring up Gervonta Tank Davis when it's not a black fighter that they like. Notice they prop up Gervonta Tank Davis against Teofimo Lopez, a super duper hype job variation. And we know he's a super duper hype job variation. But where's that same energy against Devin Haney when we know Gervonta Tank Davis is doing way more than Devin Haney? He's transcending from weight class to weight class to weight class. But it's because of Floyd Mayweather, dog. That's what it's all about. They getting after these PBC fighters that have awoken and that are enlightened and is not falling for their bullshit and fuck shit. The ones that aren't. Terrence Crawford don't give two flying fucks about them. And that's what I don't even get the shit. And they kissing his rabbit ass. Because I told you guys, beta male congregations, beta males congregate together. And this high level finch straddling beta. Because that's what he is. A 50-50 motherfucker. He's finch straddling you guys into what's called betahood. And y'all falling for this shit. Graduating you motherfuckers to pure fucking beta supremes. Beta cuck males, dog. Mama's boy, pure fucking beta supreme material. And y'all falling for this shit. Because when it's all said and done, how you gonna hate against the Charlo brothers when they constantly showing you greatness personification can only be hindered? The motherfucker can't be stopped. A prophet is not honored in his own home, but those whom they've rejected became the chief cornerstone. When it's all said and done, Jermall Charlo did his fucking thing. And if you don't give him credit for it, either you don't know fucking boxing, you're giving a similitude as if you do, but you lack the fullness thereof, or you need to leave that shit alone. When it's all said and done, I'ma channel Roger Mayweather. These motherfuckers, they don't know shit about boxing. Let me say it again. No, let Roger Mayweather say it again, because he said it and said it fucking well. They don't know shit about boxing. This is He Knows Everything. Check it out.